New York City. A symphony of noise, a whirlwind of life. Ava loved it. She found beauty in the chaos, inspiration in the energy. She walked with purpose, her footsteps echoing her dreams. She was a writer, her heart set on capturing the soul of the city. Liam, an architect, saw the city as a grand design, a puzzle waiting to be solved. He admired its structure, the way the old and new coexisted. His days were spent drafting the future, one building at a time. Ava and Liam's paths crossed at a bustling coffee shop. It was a rainy afternoon, the city seeking refuge indoors. Ava, lost in her thoughts and a worn copy of The Great Gatsby, didn't notice him at first. Liam, drawn by her quiet intensity, took a seat at the counter, his gaze lingering. Their eyes met through the steam rising from their coffee cups. A fleeting moment, a spark of recognition. They didn't speak that day. Yet something shifted, a silent acknowledgement, a shared energy in the heart of the city. Ava felt it as she wrote that night, her words flowing with unusual ease. Liam felt it too, sketching late into the night, his lines infused with a new kind of warmth. The city, it seemed, had whispered a secret, a promise of a connection yet to unfold. Life, however, had other plans. Liam's work took him to a distant city, a prestigious project, a dream opportunity he couldn't refuse. The news came like a blow, shattering their newfound happiness. They clung to each other on a rain-soaked evening, the city weeping with them. "This isn't goodbye," Liam promised, his voice husky with emotion. "It's just a comma, a pause before our story continues." Ava held onto his words, her heart heavy with the weight of unspoken fears. They promised to write, to call, to bridge the distance with their words and the memories they had created. Liam's letters were filled with longing and love. He described his days, the cold emptiness of his new city, and how he yearned for her warmth. He wrote about his triumphs, knowing she'd celebrate with him from afar. Ava, in turn, poured her heart into her letters. She told him about her writing, how his love fueled her creativity. She shared her fears, her loneliness, knowing he'd understand. Their phone calls became lifelines. Hearing each other's voices, even across the miles, brought solace. They laughed, they cried, they shared their hopes and dreams. The city, once a symbol of their togetherness, became a reminder of their separation. Yet, their love, nurtured by words and fueled by longing, only grew stronger. Years passed. They navigated their separate lives, their love the constant thread that connected them. They celebrated milestones through calls and letters, graduations, promotions, moments of joy and sorrow, all shared across the miles. They kept each other grounded, their love a beacon in the storm. Ava's writing career flourished. She published her first book, a collection of short stories inspired by their love and the city that held their hearts. Liam's architectural designs gained recognition. He designed buildings that breathed life into concrete and steel, each one a silent tribute to their love. Through it all, they kept their promise. They wrote, they called, they never let the distance diminish the power of their connection. Their love story, once confined to the bustling streets of New York, had transcended physical boundaries. It lived in the words they wrote, the promises they whispered, the unwavering belief that they would one day be reunited. Then one day Liam called. His voice was thick with emotion as he spoke of a job offer, a chance to return to the city that had brought them together. This time, it was Ava's turn to promise. "I'll be waiting," she whispered, tears of joy streaming down her face. The city, it seemed, had heard their silent prayers. Liam's return was everything they had dreamed of. They met at their coffee shop, the place where it all began. Time had weathered the city, yet their love remained untouched. He looked into her eyes, the same warmth, the same love shining through. She saw the years etched on his face, each line telling a story of their journey. The years melted away as they talked, their laughter echoing in the familiar space. They walked hand in hand, revisiting their favorite haunts, each place holding a memory, a testament to their enduring love. The city welcomed them back with open arms, its energy mirroring their own. Their reunion was not without its challenges. They had both grown, changed by their experiences. Yet the foundation of their love, the shared dreams, the unspoken understanding, remained unshaken. They learned to navigate their new reality, their love the compass guiding them. He read her books, his heart swelling with pride at her talent. She marveled at his buildings, seeing their love reflected in every detail. They rebuilt their lives together, their love story a testament to the enduring power of connection in a world that often seemed determined to pull people apart. Years later, Ava and Liam sat on a bench in Central Park, the city lights twinkling around them. Their hair was streaked with silver, their faces etched with the passage of time. But their love, like the city they called home, remained timeless. They had faced life's storms together, their love the anchor that kept them grounded. They had proven that distance cannot diminish a love that is true, that time cannot erase a bond that is meant to be. "I love you," Liam whispered, his voice raspy with age, but his eyes still held the same love he had felt all those years ago. "Always have, always will." Ava smiled, her heart overflowing with a lifetime of love. "And I you," she replied, her voice filled with the quiet assurance of a love that had weathered the test of time. As the city lights twinkled around them, Ava and Liam knew that their love story was far from over. It would continue to unfold day after day, a testament to the enduring power of love in a city that never sleeps. Their love, like the city itself, was eternal.